Okay, so welcome everybody to tonight's Redox Talks. My name's Louise Macgregor. I am a Gold Executive with ASEA, and I'm here to share with you a breakthrough that can change your life. ASEA products have made a huge difference in my own life, from getting me through major surgery to reducing my inflammation markers that I'd had for 20 years and other health challenges that I'd had for about that same length of time. And getting me off all medications. So I haven't taken any meds for the last 3 years and I feel extremely well. I have lots of energy and I'm very grateful for being introduced to these amazing products. Tonight we have a special guest with us, which is Sophie Peckham, who is going to share her Redox experience with us. Are you on here, Soph? I hope you are on here somewhere. I haven't seen you in the participant. Great if I say she's here and then she's not here. Okay. My guest speaker's not on here yet, so I'm hoping that she's going to come on here very shortly. Okay. Just give me 1 second because I just want to make sure she can actually get on. Okay. There's no good me having a talk if no one's going to be the person we want's not going to be on here. Okay. So just while Sophie's logging on, I'll continue with the presentation. So before we get started, I invite you to think about a few questions to get in touch with what you're looking for in your life. Do you have a health challenge? Do you know of someone with a health challenge that needs help? Would you like to reduce the visible signs of aging? Do you need more energy to do what you love? Are you an athlete, maybe, looking for improved performance and endurance and recovery? Or perhaps you're looking for more time, more money freedom, and a better lifestyle. So, ASEA can do all of that for you. So to really live well, we all need two basic things. A body that can do whatever you ask it to do, and enough money to ask it to do some of those great things. To have that body, you might be exercising, you might be watching your diet, you might be taking nutritional supplements, or you might be doing everything you can think of, or you might be doing nothing at all. Frustratingly, no matter what you do, as you age, your cells respond less effectively to all of these strategies. So your cells naturally begin to break down and producing energy less efficiently and repairing themselves more slowly. So when we're young, we have lots and lots of redox in our bodies, so our bodies can function and heal and repair the way they're supposed to. By the time we hit 40, it's down to about 50%. And by the time we get to 70, it's down to about 10%. And eventually, when we have no redox in our system, we'll die. So we all want to age well. So if your cells could be just a little more efficient, your exercise, nutrition, supplementation, and everything else you do could be more effective. You could be healthier, longer, with less effort. So several years ago, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery. They identified molecules natively produced inside the body that help your cells repair and regenerate. Once discovered, years of research and development went into figuring out how to produce these molecules outside of the body so that they could be used as a nutritional supplement. The result is a molecular technology that helps your cells work better. And when your cells work better, everything works better. Your exercise and diet efforts become more productive, nutritional supplementation works better, you feel better, you look better, you sleep better, and you have more energy. So, just hoping that Sophie is now on. And there she is. I'm going to unmute you, Soph. Where'd you go? There we are. All right, so we're going to hear tonight from our special guest on their Redox experience. So welcome, Sophie, to the call.
Thank you.
Very grateful for you coming on here this evening. Sophie is one of my beautiful patients. I've been seeing her for some time, and she has an amazing story to tell. She's an incredible woman. So, tell us, what was your life like before you started ASEA?
before I started taking ASEA, I had a chronic continuous headache for 2 years. I suffered really badly with a chronic pain condition, which is diagnosed by having at least 11 of 18 recognised tender points, and I had 16 of them. I went to see a rheumatologist who told me that I would gain relief from the tablets I was taking. Sorry, my computer is doing some really weird things here.
That's fine. You're working fine.
Within 2 years, which I thought was absolutely awesome. So it would take me 2 years to feel better than what I was doing. I had multiple joint pains. I basically ached all over my body. My muscles ached. I had a really foggy head and I couldn't concentrate. I was extremely tired. I had very low moods. It was really hard to manage my son, who is on the spectrum, and he is very loud. I couldn't be in a room with lots of noise, so it was really hard to go out to a restaurant and eat a meal or go to shopping centres. Couldn't take the kids to a school disco. My husband had to do all of that. I found it really hard to get through my day at work. I work as a radiographer, and by the end of the day I was nearly leaving in tears every day.
Wow.
I just struggled with housework.
It's all good, Soph. It's all working.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, this is just going absolutely crazy.
It's all right at our
picking out washing, that would see me in tears. It was just horrendous. So yeah, not good.
So that sounds very debilitating and not really living, is it? That,
no, I wasn't living at all. I'm just going like from day to day or hour to hour, depending on how bad I was. So
absolutely, that's terrible. So what had you tried previously for what was going on?
I was under the neurologist, and they just kept giving me more and more drugs, and then they would up the dose of the drugs, and I wouldn't get any relief. I tried acupuncturists, osteopaths, chiropractors, essential oils. I had a series of injections in my head to try and help the migraine, and that didn't do anything either. It was really painful to have done, and I had that done twice. And I also tried some scanner therapy as well, which did give me a little bit of relief, but not anything major.
Okay. So why did you start using the Redox products? Like, how did that come into your life?
So I first started seeing the wonderful Sally Misso Diamond and having a scanner treatment from her. And are you still there?
Yep, you're good. Keep going.
No, computer's going nuts.
That's all right.
And she was determined to try and help me because I was in so much pain. And
hang on, Soph. We've muted. Hang on. Okay, not sure. Are you back?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, there you go. You're muted for a moment. So just, sorry, continue about Sal. Yes, you met Sal.
Yeah. So she gave me a tube of Renew 28 to try, which I spread around my face and the back of my neck, and I used it for about a week, but it didn't really sort of do a great deal, and I wasn't in a position financially to sort of carry on with it at the time. But about 10 months later, a friend of mine, she said about attending a talk about ASEA, and I was just in such a position that I couldn't carry on living as I was anymore, and I was just willing to try anything.
And I actually remember that night that you came to that presentation.
Yeah, I wasn't very good and my head was horrendous.
You were not good at all. So if you're in a lot of pain and you could really tell you were really at the end of your tether. I remember you that night, and yeah, my heart really went out to you when you came to that meeting.
Yeah.
So you started on the products. What benefits did you experience, Soph, and how long did it take you to get your results?
So I started taking the ASEA. Now, I didn't actually think the ASEA was doing much, but I just kept taking it. And then last Easter, I ran out. Then I realised what it was doing for me. My migraine went from like a 7 to a 10. It was horrendous. My body aches were all back. I had been able to get out and walk the dogs, and I've been going to the gym, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. It was really hard to get through my day of work, and my sleep, which I didn't think much of, was really poor. So I realized that it had actually been doing so much for me. Even though I still had the migraine, I was able to get on with my day, get through my day at work, and cope with my children and everything else. So I was very pleased when my ASEA delivery arrived. So I think I drank quite a few doses in those next couple of days to try and sort of get back to where I was before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just couldn't think straight anymore, and my light and noise sensitivity, that had all come back really bad. Yeah. So I have decided I am never going to stop taking ASEA now. So
don't want to go back to that.
Go through that again.
No, definitely not. And so in regards to your son, what differences have you seen in him since he's been taking ASEA as well?
He has really settled down at school. He tells me he needs to take his ASEA because it helps him concentrate, which is just awesome. It took me about a year to get him to take it because he hated the taste, and he would just spit it out. So he had to have an anaesthetic for something, and he didn't like the taste of the pre-med they gave him. And I said to him, look, this isn't going to be as bad as that. Just take this. Gave him a straw. He drank it. So now he just drinks it from the cup, and yeah, he's asking for it every day. So it's made big changes for him. He's only been on it about a month to 6 weeks. Yeah, things are up for him,
which is awesome.
Yeah.
So how much ASEA, or how much of the product are you using?
So I take a dose of 120 mils of a morning, and if I'm flagging sort of mid-afternoon, I'll take another dose of 60 mils then.
Okay, awesome. And in regards to medication, like, have you noticed a change in what you take in medication since you've started on ASEA?
Yeah, I was taking at least 6 lots of medication. I've come off everything apart from NDEP, and I've managed to half the dose of that.
That's great.
So
what sort of meds were you on before? What do you want to say what they were?
So I took Lyrica, and there's loads of contraindications for taking that have been found. Isoptin, Topamax. So that's for epilepsy, but they give it for migraine as well. And that gave me horrendous pins and needles in my feet all the time. Yeah, I can't think of the other ones that I was on, but yeah, they were like...
It's good that you're not on them anymore.
No, I'm not on them anymore. No, pins and needles is gone, so...
Awesome. That's so great. So how has ASEA made a difference in your life? So what can you do now that you couldn't do before?
Live is one of them. So I've managed to lose 15 kilos And so that's helping. I mean, I've got severe degenerative change in both my knees. I need knee replacements, and also in my lower spine I have severe degenerative change as well. The Ecia gets me through the day, and I don't experience very much pain at all with that. I wake up and I've got a bit of discomfort, but it doesn't stop me doing anything. I'm exercising. I can go to the shops and the noise doesn't bother me. I can sit and eat in restaurants and go to meetings and functions and enjoy them. I can go out in the sun and go for a walk, where before I just wanted to hide in the dark.
And as far as like with your son, how has that made a difference in your life and your family now as well?
He's a lot more sort of easier to handle.
Yeah.
So he doesn't seem to be having meltdowns as much as he was. And when he does get up to sort of that area, you can manage to talk him down pretty quick, which is a really big thing. That's because awesome. He would lose it and end up knocking holes in walls and trashing the place, and so he hasn't been doing that recently either.
Oh, that's great. So
yeah, it is.
I've just got a question here from Jen's just asking, how long have you been taking the product now, and do you suffer any migraines now?
So I had a hysterectomy. Mm-hmm. My migraine was apparently due to my ovaries, and since my ovaries have been gone, my migraine's been gone. I may get one that'll last for 4 days, but then it'll go. Okay. So I end up taking more Ecia there in that period as well. I don't take sort of anything else with it.
And how long have you been on the product now? So
about 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old's your son?
My son is 10 and a half.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, thank you very much, So, for telling us your story. It's an incredible story, and I have known you for some time, and you're such an inspiration to me. Every time you come into the clinic, you know, your view on life and your the way that you've taken Ecia on and really got it to help you with your life is just incredible. So well done to you. We're so happy for you that somebody took the time to introduce you to this product and that it's making such a difference in your life. You know, that's
I'm so glad they took the time as well. I wouldn't be without it now. So
no, I think we all agree. So none of us would be without it now. Our life is just beginning once you start Ecia, isn't it? It's just an amazing.
It is. Yeah, totally.
Yep, absolutely. We'll agree with you. So it's got some great, chats coming through here. People saying they're so happy for you and thank you for sharing, and they're really pleased for you and your family, and that your testimonial is going to help so many people, and it absolutely will. Thank you for sharing so honestly. Margot said, wonderful to know those changes in your life. So thank you very much, So, for letting us know that. That's amazing, incredible story. So we really appreciate your time tonight.
Oh, you're very welcome. Sorry about the computer glitches. I don't quite know what's going on here. So
it's actually fine at our end. So whatever's not happening at my end. So it's all been good. So options now. If you're listening to this story and you're thinking, how can I get started on Redox products? And all of us will tell you that it is a life-changing product. We've all enjoyed using these products, and it's made our health just so much better. So you have 3 choices. Basically, you can go back to the person who introduced you to this call in all of these instances, and they'll be able to get you started. You can buy retail from that person if you just want to pay full retail price. Go back to that person, they'll do that for you. You can join as a preferred customer so that you can enjoy wholesale pricing if you're on a regular auto ship each month. Or you can join as an associate, which is a joining fee of $60. You'll get your own account. You'll still get wholesale pricing all the time. You'll be able to enjoy all the products, but even more importantly, you'll be able to share these products with other people. And I guarantee that once you start getting your own health benefits, you are going to want to tell everybody about it, because that's what happens to all of us. We just can't tell people enough about it because it does make such a difference to your life. So I need to say that ASEA products are not intended to diagnose, treat or cure any condition. They empower cellular communication and cellular function and help your body to work and heal the way that it was designed. So please get back to the person who invited you to watch this presentation, and they will let you know how you can get started and have your own Redox experience. So don't wait any longer. You want to change your health, start today. We all deserve to live well and with vitality and energy. And, as we get older, that's when we really want to be starting to enjoy life, so these products can help you do that. It can also help you financially, if you're looking for a way to create another income, to improve your financial situation, ASEA can tick all those boxes for you. So, you get to make a living while making a difference. And all associates will tell you that, we get paid in goosebumps, that the best thing that we can do is so rewarding to be able to help other people. And we can help people that we've never even met. So don't waste any time, jump on board and start straight away enjoying these products. Next week, we're not sure what the topic is just yet, but it will be on again at this same time. So come along and invite people you care about who may be interested in hearing this information. I'm just checking some of these messages coming through, Soph, saying that thanks for sharing. Can with you and your son and his meltdowns, etc. This lady said her son was the same age when he started on ASEA, and the same thing, meltdowns very, very quickly. For the first time, we could talk him through rather than hold him down, and he would recover so much quicker. So that's excellent. So thank you all for your very positive comments, and we hope that you've enjoyed tonight's presentation. Is there anybody that would like to ask Sophie a question? If you, let me see if I go to gallery view, if there's, no, you did such a good job of explaining, so if you do want to ask a question, just unmute yourself. Sorry, yes?
Thank you.
Oh, okay, it's you. Ask yourself a question. All right, well, look, thanks so much, So, for everything. Really, really happy to hear your story this evening, and thanks for sharing your time with us. And I look forward to seeing you in the clinic, and I look forward to you all having amazing health and enjoying ASEA products just like the rest of us. So thank you very much. Good night.
Thanks, Louise and Sophie. You were amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. It's been awesome. Thank you. And if anybody does have questions for Soph later, you can certainly get in touch with her either via myself or she has put a testimonial up on the Renew with Redox site. So you'll be able to find out any information there. So, all right, well, thank you, everybody. Have an awesome week, and we'll see you next week for our Redox talks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.